Hello, you're watching Daily News on Allnews Nigeria. I am Okwemi Olugbemi. Here are the headlines for today. Nemesis will catch up with evil Wike, says Sekibo. Riot in ABEOKUTA, SANGO over NAIRA scarcity. FANI-KAYODE regrets action after COUP allegation. Welcome back. Now the news in detail. Dr. Sekibo, a former secretary to the Rivers State government and Minister of Transport, has once again blasted Rivers State Governor Wike for not going all in for PDP's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar.
I call on the president of this country, Muhammadu Buhari, to please call the governor of Rivers State to order. He cannot cow us. We must continue to declare and stand as supporters of Atiku Abubakar in this state. Rivers people stand for Atiku Abubakar. We will support him, and there is nothing he can do. There is nothing Wike can do. The Rivers people will vote for Atiku Abubakar. If he likes, he should convert the police attached to him into his private army. Whatever he does, Nemesis will catch up with him. This will pass. In the next few months, this Nebuchadnezzar, this evil governor will soon pass. And a new governor will come in this state. God will give us a better governor than this evil governor.
Over an interview, Sekibo urged Buhari to call Wike to order, claiming the Rivers State governor is evil. Recall that Sekibo had claimed armed men whom he accused of being police attached to Governor Wike shot at the vehicle he was in. He alleged that he had received a call that the equipment at the site where they were preparing for the PDP presidential rally in Port Harcourt was on fire. The PDP chieftain said he went out with about 3 police officers to see things for himself at the location in Rainbow Town at Amadihama in the Port Harcourt City local government area. Sekibo claimed that on approaching the location, he saw a lineup of police Hilux vehicles on the opposite side of the road where the site is located, and before he could ask his driver to pull over for him to speak to the policemen, the same officers opened fire on his vehicle. The state DG of the Atiku Okowa Campaign Council claimed that the officers were using Hilux vehicles from the Rivers State Government House. Reacting while speaking at the Rivers East Senatorial District rally of the PDP that held at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium in Port Harcourt on Saturday, the governor emphatically declared that he has never and would not indulge in any act of sponsoring assassins against anybody. Wike further challenged Sekibo to disclose to the world the killer of Chief Amina Swari, Kala Dikibo, former vice chairman, south of the PDP. Wike asserted that Rivers people know Sekibo as a sponsor of a cult group associated responsible for deaths in the state. Speaking further, Wike stated that it was because of their dastardly character that former President Olusegun Obasanjo sacked him as his Minister of Transport and will not have anything to do with Sekibo thereafter.
See what happened. They said they want to do rally. That's okay. Go and take Adokia Mesimaka. I've given them Adokia Mesimaka last night. Some of these armed robbers in the state thought that we wouldn't know. Sekibo led talks around 12 midnight to go to Transamadi, the land that belongs to Rivers State, and brought bulldozers with Lee Meba to start grading the place. That's where they want to use for presidential rally tomorrow. I said, no, go back to stadium. You say in one stadium, no be so.
Not so.
You say you have people, no be so. Yeah. You must go there.
You go full on.
You say you get people, no be so.
Not so.
Go there. You will not do presidential rally any other place. You must take a
stadium. You go full on.
So they escaped me last night. Of course, I have to chase them away. They ran away before I came. You know, there are people whose hand, if you see their hand, it's just blood. they want us to go into violence. We will not go into
Violence, no way.
We will never stain our hands with
Blood.
So I told them, you must use Adeke and Simaka.
Stadium.
After all, Bayelsa is here. You bring people.
Now so.
Edo is here. Bring them. Delta, bring them.
No way.
Akwa Ibom, import them.
No way.
Cross River, hire them.
No way.
Do you understand? Imo State, transport them.
No problem.
Abia State, ship them down. Because we know, if he didn't dare,
He didn't say.
In other news, protesters shut the Lagos-ABEOKUTA expressway at SANGO on Tuesday over their inability to withdraw money from automated teller machines, ATMs. They made bonfires of disused tires on both sides of the highway, causing serious traffic gridlock. Some of the protesters revealed that the current cash crunch had created serious pains and agonizing moments.
Everywhere is blocked. You can see this song, Joju. The banks are closed. Multitude of people are around. There is no money. They are not dispensing money. Everybody is angry. You see, everywhere is blocked.
They were said to have become more agitated when the commercial banks refused to accept the old NAIRA notes as deposits. On Tuesday, the protesters barricaded the Joju junction of the Idiroko-Ota road, causing heavy gridlock. With bonfires on the road, the people castigated the president, Muhammadu Buhari-led the government, accusing the All Progressives Congress, APC, of inflicting hardship on the masses. Policemen were mobilized to secure banks and their workers in SANGO. Recall that a violent protest rocked ABEOKUTA last week in which banks were attacked and one person shot. Finally on the news, FANI-KAYODE, one of the spokespersons of the Presidential Campaign Council of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has expressed regret over his comment on possible collusion between some elements in the military and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar. FANI-KAYODE expressed regret on Monday during a press briefing at the National Secretariat of the APC in Abuja after his release by the State Security Services, SSS.
I've been asked to report back on Wednesday, and possibly I'll be going back there once a week. I think it's left to them, but they suggested to me until they now decide whether they feel the need to take the matter up and charge me to court, or whether they feel that I've done nothing wrong. But during the course of the discussion, I think it's fair for me to mention one or two things. I think it's very, very self-evident that some of the things that were said were regrettable. Why do I say so? When news comes out, like somebody's meeting with army officers, perhaps one should have not simply said it and believed it and accepted it, or even said, well, even if true. Perhaps another course could have been taken, which is perhaps to say, okay, let me ask the authorities privately. Let me try and find out before I say anything at all.
He had been invited by the secret police for claiming in a tweet that Atiku met with some military generals and that the meeting could culminate a coup d'etat. The former aviation minister said he was interrogated for 5 hours by the SSS over the comment. While reiterating that he did nothing wrong, he however conceded that he could have handled the situation differently. Meanwhile, presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has asked FANI-KAYODE to tender an unreserved public apology to him and the Nigerian military over his claim of a coup d'etat. That's it on the news. Join us tomorrow for more news updates. You can also follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Opeyemi Olubemi. Do have a lovely day.